Everybody's talking about it. The price of gas in Texas has gone up 20 cents in the last week to an average now of $4.27 a gallon. And experts don't expect those prices to drop anytime soon.
Yeah, so what's keeping the price of gas so high, and what will it take to change all of that? 6 News reporter Andrew Moore has been diving into these questions today. What did we find out, Andrew?
The United States uses about 20 million barrels of crude oil a day. That's according to the Texas Alliance of Energy Partners. President Jason Modglin says in order to bring that price down, you need to increase the supply of oil, but there's still a couple of reasons that's not happening here in the U.S. President Biden announced his administration would release oil from the strategic petroleum reserves back in April, but according to Modglin, that oil is just now being released. So we haven't actually had the chance to see savings get to the pump as of yet. And there are also problems producing oil locally. Modglin says companies are still waiting for the Biden administration to lease out land in the Gulf of Mexico and other areas where they could potentially do additional drilling. Additionally, even if they had land to build new wells, there is currently a severe shortage of steel and pipe materials to build those wells. Modglin says he is currently lobbying for lawmakers to ease import tariffs so they can get these materials they need sooner.
We do not have enough steel readily available to be able to drill new wells and bring them online. And so we have an artificial constraint that has been imposed by the previous administration and now continued with this administration that puts very high tariffs and very low quotas on importing steel.
And on top of all that, there are a few other factors keeping prices high. The U.S. saw oil production slow down during COVID. Right now, we are still about 1 million barrels a day behind pre-COVID production. And finally, gas prices always increase in the summer when oil refineries are forced to switch to different summer blends in order to reduce emissions. So while oil may now just be being released and that could offset prices, there are still other factors we have to worry about. Hear more from Modglin about what we need to do to reduce those prices coming up at 6.